Okay, ladies and gentlemen, pay attention. I'm gonna do a thing. I'm about to do a thing. And the thing is, give you a build order that is cheese. This is one that you can do that'll help you be able to do some of the principles, such as inject 2 hatches and send units at your opponent. There's not a ton of thought behind this. It isn't all in. It's a cheese, but it's one that I think for moving up leagues really fast and understanding how to do a build and execute it, this could be pretty helpful. So I'm going to open up an empty custom here, and we'll talk through a simple ling cheese. I hope you have your pen, paper, notepads, and so forth. Could even add an AI here, just to give us something to bonk. This is kind of similar. We could say it's the Legacy of the Void version of the ZVZ cheese that I used when I first broke into Diamond. And the way that I approached Zerg versus Zerg was, if someone beat me with a build and I didn't know how to beat it, I would do that build until someone defended it. And Ling Floods, like the one I'm about to show you, are actually pretty hard to defend. If you're Terran or Protoss, you want to be able to wall off. And even a small gap in the wall means you're dead if you didn't wall off properly. So what are we doing here? 13 Overlord and then a drone. And then as soon as the Overlord pops, I'm going to drone. You should have, when you're doing a build like this, a sense of urgency, where as soon as one step finishes, you rush into the next step, like you're in a big hurry. Because you are in a big hurry to slay your opponent, get the room in Mars, and move to the next league. Especially with a build like this. So when these drones pop out, I'm going to make a worker, make an extractor, and make 1 worker. And then with the next 200, take a pool. So this is a 17 gas, 17 pool build. I rally this worker. And then this 17 worker goes down to the natural. So it's 17 gas, 17 pool, 17 hatch build. Fill the gas immediately. The gas being filled is important because we're trying to rush ling speed. This is all about maximizing the effect of speed Zerglings at a really early time. Now I'm going to make 1 more drone. So this is going to put us up to 17 workers. And now we're done. I'm not going to make any more workers because I'm going to cheese my opponent. But it's a cheese that has a clear goal in mind. Get 100 gas. Get ling speed. Queen as soon as the pool is done. And then as we get 92, pull 1 off. 96, pull 1 off. 100, pull 1 off. Ling speed. Now we're going to make an Overlord. So 19 supply, make an Overlord. With this build, it really doesn't matter where you put your Overlords. You're going to attack the opponent very fast, and now it's nothing but Zerglings. Zerglings, and then 1 more Queen. So we're going to have 2 Queens total. So I'm going to queue up this second Queen. When this first Queen finishes, she's going to inject, and then move down to the natural to inject this base. We can set the rally point to the natural. If you wanted to drone behind this, you could. If you don't want to, that's fine as well. You can just make lings until either the opponent dies or you run out of steam and the opponent defends. It's a very decisive build in that sense. If we really want to squeeze all the value, we could transfer 1 worker so we have a perfect 16 out of 16 here. And 1 worker at a short mineral patch. And I'm just making nothing but lings. I can make 1 Overlord at 30 supply. Because the inject just fell. Inject 1. Inject 2, hatches larva lings. And you really want to pounce on the opponent with great speed as soon as your metabolic boost is done. So I've got a ton of lings here, and now we go. One of the points of contention of this ramp, if you can control that and maybe rush on the production, that's great. You should try to surround units if possible, and try to think about making sure all the lings are attacking something. They can attack probes. If the lings are losing a fight, you can back them up. If workers are being pulled, that's good for you, because that means you're mining and the opponent is not. And then you want to go back and inject, and then you can focus on your micro again. Glance to your supply, maybe make an Overlord. If you're floating money, you could take a base. Take a third base, make an overlord, maybe make some drones. And that's it. Basic, simple Ling Flood. 17 gas, 17 pool, 17 hatch, 2 queens, ling speed, pull off gas, 30 overlord, make lings until the opponent is dead. Or you are.